It appears that some Trump supporters are turning their back on the former president following his endorsement of the vaccine. In fact, just recently on Fox News, Maria Bartiromo show, Donald Trump wholeheartedly endorsed the vaccine. In fact, let's take a look.
Would you recommend to our audience that they get the vaccine then?
I would recommend it, and I would recommend it to a lot of people that don't want to get it, and a lot of those people voted for me, frankly. But, you know, again, we have our freedoms, and we have to live by that, and I agree with that also. But it's a great vaccine, it's a safe vaccine, and it's something that works. And we've been working round the clock, and what I got the FDA to do, this would have happened. This would have happened in many, many years from now if I didn't get involved, and if we didn't get involved.
The vaccines, they're a tremendous vaccine. It's a great vaccine. You should get it. I got it back in January and didn't tell anybody. But the vaccine is great. It's tremendous. You should get it. Look, I know. I'll take it, even though he's like, oh, look what I did. Oh, look at it. Wouldn't happen without me. This whole vaccine thing. I'm just saying, you left the Biden administration without any stockpile. What is wrong with you? But okay, fine. You know what? That's the best we're gonna get out of former President Donald Trump, and I will take it. I'll take it because you know what? I have really low expectations. That said, that endorsement was a long time coming. He and Melania, as I said, were vaccinated back in January and pretty much before everyone else. But again, you know that's a Trump thing. When he got sick, he got an experimental cocktail of drugs that nobody else had access to because he was sicker than he let on. And in fact, there were reports where at one point, Trump, he needed to be put on oxygen. So it's very dangerous, right? But here's the thing. He didn't tell anybody because he wanted to keep his tough guy image. All right. Or maybe based on what I'm seeing now, and, you know, because hindsight's 2020 and all, maybe he thought that it wouldn't make a difference. Now, that sounds odd, but I'm going to show you why that theory might have a little bit of merit.
Does anybody in this restaurant think it's a good idea to take the vaccine? No. Raise your hand if you think it's a good idea. Anyone here, is it a good idea to take the vaccine? Raise your hand if you think it's a good idea. Not one person here thinks it's a good idea? Complete quiet. What do you think about the vaccine? Are you going to take the vaccine?
No, sir.
Tell me why.
Well, I don't trust the government, and I don't trust Biden.
Just don't want to.
Well, why don't you want to? If you don't mind me asking.
Because when I take the flu shot, I usually get the flu, so.
Why are you now the flu?
They just started rolling them out.
Well, yeah, but this has been a worldwide effort by great doctors.
Claim that the flu can be cured, but still hundreds of thousands of people die from the flu.
Well, yes, a lot of people die from the flu, but not nearly as much as COVID. This is a horrible pandemic, and this is like an amazing vaccine. These vaccines have come out, they're saving lives. I don't believe it.
No. I will just agree to disagree on this subject, I guess.
I'm just not going to take it.
What if President Trump came out and was very robust and said, take the vaccine? I took it even though I didn't tell anybody about it. It was kind of done secretly, but I think you should take it. He said it a little bit, but he hasn't been robust about it. If he was robust and said, take it, would you?
No.
Trump's a liberal New Yorker. Why would we listen to him either?
What? Wow. Oof. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Really? We had a cure for the flu? That's what they were saying? No, we don't have a cure for the flu. We have a vaccine. Vaccines aren't cures. They just make it so you can actually, like, your body is able to identify it and fight it more effectively. And that's how you can say you don't get quite as sick. Yes, you can get sick from a flu shot because that's introducing a weakened strain of the flu in the body in order to get an immune response. That's how it works. And that's not even how this works. These vaccines of coronavirus are actually based on like mRNA. And I'm not going to go through and explain how it is, how that exactly works. But in this case, you're not even introducing a live coronavirus into the body. It still is just teaching your immune system how to identify and fight it. Oh, God. I mean, there's so much irony here. For one, these are the same people, again, they won't get the vaccine, but I can guarantee a lot of them probably lined up to get hydroxychloroquine. I'm just saying. Or other supposed miracle cures that I've seen and that I've reported and been demonetized for reporting about, by the way. Like this charlatan selling like silver. And I was like, no, don't take it. Don't take it. That's bad. It will literally kill you. But hey, I'm pretty sure some of them went for that. But they decide, no, let's not get the vaccine. And oh, while these same people were clamoring for freedom, open up the country, open up the country. We got to open it up. We need our freedom. We don't want to wear masks anymore. Okay, well, you don't want to wear a mask. Then here's what you do. You get everybody you know vaccinated and yourself. Wait a while to make sure that everybody is vaccinated, because they still say the CDC still recommends that you wear masks, but you can start to return to life anyway. And once we do all that, or even had we had a proper lockdown, which we didn't. No, we didn't actually have a lockdown. Not really. Had we worn masks and waited for the vaccine to become widely available, the Trump administration could have done so much better in actually pushing and making sure that we had a lot more of the vaccine. Not only could we have opened up, but maybe we could have done so without losing over 500,000 Americans to the coronavirus. These people are terminally stupid. Jesus. And look, before you get on that, right? I know that some people have adverse reactions to vaccines. That's why the majority of us should take them to develop herd immunity, to make sure those who have adverse reactions are still protected. That's what herd immunity does. It allows the people who are too weak or compromised to not have to take the vaccine, and we can still deal with the virus. Okay, that's how it works. But again, as far as the testing of the vaccines, we do test them. I have a friend who was in one such vaccine study. They do test them, and they ended up being safe and effective. And it's weird how it's like, I don't trust Biden. Well, this was developed under the Trump administration, funded by the Trump administration. And by the way, whoever's in power at the time, they're not like, it's not like Biden's in the lab mixing things. He's like, okay, I'm going to add these chemicals and I'm going to do this. I can't do a good Biden voice. I need to work on that. Yeah, I'm gonna add this chemical, and I'm gonna get this, and I'm gonna get these conservatives. I'm gonna get these Republicans, and we're finally gonna do the I don't know, New World. I don't know. Conspiracy theories. So many conspiracy theories. But anyway, they do test them. And here's the thing. They've been shown to be, again, safe. In fact, there was a recent story that came out yesterday. There's a woman that took a Moderna vaccine, and she took it while pregnant. Now, that was a big concern, right? Hey, how is this going to affect people who are pregnant? How's it going to affect the baby? Is there going to be like problems with, people giving birth or things like that? Well, we might have an answer to that. There was that woman who took the Moderna vaccine. She recently gave birth to a healthy baby girl. Oh, look at that. Now, they found that she had COVID-19 antibodies in her system. Now, this was findings that were presented by Dr. Paul Giblert, Dr. Chad Rudnick. And this is in a preprint study, so it hasn't been peer-reviewed yet. So, of course, yes, we can celebrate, but not only that, but, we should probably wait for the peer review to come in. But it looks promising. They found that the antibodies were detected at the time of delivery after analyzing blood from the baby's umbilical cord, taken immediately after birth and before the placenta delivery. In the findings peer review, that means not only is the vaccine safe for expecting mothers, babies might have some protection against the virus if their mother is vaccinated. If this turns out, well, that's welcome news. There are other studies, by the way, as well, that are shared in preprint, not peer-reviewed yet. It's very important. In fact, Massachusetts General recently studied 131 women, 84 pregnant, 31 breastfeeding, and 16 non-pregnant, who all received the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. They found equally strong immune responses in the pregnant and lactating women as the control group. Additionally, antibodies were present in the placenta and breast milk of every sample taken. And so, all right, there it is. That's positive news. And again, if peer review, holds on this and we do more study, well, then that's incredibly positive news. Wonderful, wonderful. And there it is. So don't be like these people. Get your vaccines, be smart, follow the science, and be healthy. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.